Okay, we're on song. We're down here at the Odford Tunnel again, but we're on kind of like a farewell tour because my good friend here, Andrew Ranger Stacey, is moving to Queensland, and we thought we'd get a few of these old haunts in that we used to do over farewell tour.
Johnny Farnham farewell tour.
Johnny Farnham farewell tour. So I've got the DX80s today. I'm going to light up this girl in here. We don't really have many flashlight shots from inside the Odford Tunnel, so hopefully we can get some crackers today and send them off to Imland and get photo of the week. Looks like there's been some fires up here. There's something down here. Sandbags. Is that what it is? Pillows. I don't know what it is. What is it? Is that from the old couch? It never gets old. You see him flying up above?
I'll go down the air vent.
What do they call those things? They're not hang gliders.
Paraglider.
Paragliders.
Crystal?
Crystal clear. Okay, light your torch up 32,000 just for a second, just to get an idea of how dark it is through the camera. Look at that. What's that? That's not 32, is it?
Yeah.
That's 32?
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow, it has deteriorated big time, hasn't it? Don't keep it on 32 for too long.
Alright, let's see it.
What are you going to run yours at, 15 or 5?
Turn it off again. Just want to try the night shot.
Oh, your night camera? Reckon it'll work or not? Come out good?
Pitch black?
So that's his night vision on his camera.
With no torch.
With no flashlight. It's incredible. That's incredible. So this is the first time I've recorded down here in 720 HD. It's always been with that old little Kaiseria. That's done us well over the years.
144p it was?
No, that was 640.
It was not.
It was a 6
It was not.
6 foot, and I used to convert them to 720, but you could tell that it was not high def. Can you feel the wind coming up or not?
Yeah.
See if we can locate those bats as well.
I want to see those Jurassic creatures in the water.
Oh yeah.
The ones that look like half spiders, half yabbies.
Yeah, we'll see. Light up 32 down there. Ready? I'm going to do mine, you do yours after 3. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Incredibile. Alright, wait till we get down to the bathtub. We'll do some more filming. Alright, head on up. What are we on, 1500?
1500.
Put it on 5. 5,000 lasts about 3 hours. Just go up 1, that's it. I've got mine on 15, you put yours on 5. So we're in a quarter of the way here in the Odford Tunnel. And we're just starting to see a little bit of water. Whether or not we find anything, as we have done in the past, like those little crays, I do not know. So our history of this place is we discovered this joint back in 1991 through a friend of ours called Matthew Miller. He said he had done an excursion down here somewhere and some of the boys had told him about this abandoned train tunnel. And we walked this as late, in our late,
Cold.
Cold, yeah. in our late teens.
So that coal, train stopped using this in 1903.
So you reckon that's from that time?
Well, where else would why coal be in a steam train tunnel?
Yeah, true. True, true.
So light.
So we walked this in 1991, 92 in nothing more, with nothing more than cigarette lighters, because we had no torches back then. And then the next time after that, I think me and Andrew and a female called Anya did it in the mid-90s, 1995, 1997, something like that. What is it?
Railway
Bolt.
pins.
Oh yeah, there's two.
Oh, there's a stack of them there.
Yeah. Yeah, see
So
that
that's 118 years old.
Yeah, there it is. There's some better ones
Of
there.
course, older.
Pick up that one there. There's a better one right there. No, up a bit.
That one?
No, up.
Oh, here.
Yeah, that one. There you go. Yeah, that one.
That's
That's
the
the
video.
You going to take it home?
Absolutely.
Yeah, take it as a memento. And as we said, we're doing a bit of a farewell tour because Andrew here is moving up to sunny Queensland. And that's
that one home.
and that's the end. That's the end of the touring. Like, we have done some
30 years now.
explores down here, yeah, but we have done some explores. I was doing bushwalks in 2016, and Andrew here messaged me on Facebook Messenger one day and he said, hey, listen, I've got Mondays off, you've got Mondays off, we should start doing some abandoned places. And from there on in, it absolutely took off. Our 2017 year, if you're watching this through YouTube, all my videos are in playlists, and the playlists are in years. Just click on 2017 and have a look at the abandoned places that we got to in 2017. It felt like we did something every second day, every other day. That was brilliant. So yeah,
Does this feel like it's easier to get through at the moment?
Yeah, they've cleared it out. They've cleared it way out.
It was really hard to walk there before.
Yeah.
Will the machine be here? I don't think it is.
Yeah, no, the machine's up there. You always think that it's not here, but it is. We'll wait till we get up there and we'll do a nice filming of that machine. Like I said, I had not got it on HD before. It'll be the first time that it's filmed on HD. And we're in here on a Sunday afternoon. Tell you what, we've got people in front of us down towards the end of the portal there, and we've got people behind us as well.
Quite rude.
Normally we have this tunnel to ourselves, but not today. Can you see the
Remember, like, one of the times we were here, I think we had the AT-70.
Yeah.
And we had those young guy and
Yeah,
girl,
yeah, that's right.
and they had these dolphin torches.
Yeah.
And
Well, the torches I can see in the distance, they're going to be something similar. So once we get to them, we'll light ours up and see their reactions. Is that the bathtub in front of you?
yeah.
That's better. Couldn't see a thing with you. What were you lighted it up?
That's 5,000.
Yeah, keep it on 5. Can hear voices. And there's the ventilation shaft right above you. Do you remember when we did this back in 2010, the guys abseiling down?
Yeah, the training, the SAS or ambulance, something.
Could have been, yeah. Do you remember the change in temperature, how hot it was outside to when we came in halfway down and how cool it was? It was like it was a 35-degree day that day. I bet you they do a news piece. If they do get this up and running for that walk and bike riding path,
They never will.
but if they do, I bet you they do a news piece of digging this thing out. I bet you they'll tell us exactly what it was used for. What would you say? I'd say it would be something to do with the mushroom farm.
Had to be.
Yeah.
Could be another photo of it. Has to be.
Hurry up and get a photo because I'm on 32. I can't leave it on for that long.
Don't need to leave it.
You got it?
Actually, better off turning it off. It's pointing it down. About there. Otherwise,
Oh, straight in the water.
Just turn your light down a bit.
How's that? Yeah, I bet you they'd do a news piece on it. Of what it was used for.
Is your thong still there?
I don't know. Well, it used to be up the top there. It'll be down the back. Well, it's just the sole of my thong.
It's here every time we come here.
I know. It'll be up the back here somewhere. Oh, for my reef thongs, I think it was.
Someone's used it for spare parts.
That's what I'm thinking.
It still smells mechanical. You can still smell the hydraulic
Yeah.
grease. Remember you did the gift change for me, Mark?
Yeah. It smells like that.
It's still there, that one.
Somewhere up here is where the bats are.
Do you remember what I paid you for coming up to change that gift for me?
I don't know.
6 donuts.
Oh, was it?
6 cinnamon donuts and a chocolate milkshake.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
You remember what year it was?
1990?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think I had a licence then. So.
You came up in your old S40.
Yeah, I used to drive that a lot. You always come across something in the Otford Tunnel. What do you think this was? Refrigerate? A lot of compressors. I don't know what it was. That VB can's pretty fresh.
Yeah. Oh, the gas cylinder or something.
I'd say something to do with the mushroom farming. You always say down this end of the Otford Tunnel, which is the northern end, you always find it a lot cleaner than the southern end. That's not very polite.
Bad guy.
There is nothing down this end really, is there?
No.
A lot of the action is down back towards that backhoe, towards the ventilation shaft. Well, it's still daylight, and if anyone's ever thinking about doing this, we've done it so many times, we pretty much know the estimated time of arrival from one end to the other. So it normally takes you, with stoppages, about 40 to 50 minutes, about 45 minutes one way. So if you're thinking about doing this, give yourself at least an hour and 45 minutes. That is, if you don't plan on stopping, you could do it in an hour and a half, easy, under an hour and a half.
You want to get, when you get down here, you want to go out and walk up to the top, see the old platform.
Yeah.
And etc.
That's right. But yeah, a good hour and a half walk, 45 one way, 45 the other, but you'll be stopping, looking at a lot of stuff in here.
Can you please show them your footwear and advise that this is not what we
I would
recommend?
highly advise that you wear any type of thongs in here because there is water and you will find yourself sometimes accidentally stepping in water and
Slicing the top of your toe off.
and there's no good wearing shoes and getting your socks and shoes wet when we all have, and we're born with bare feet. You just got to be careful.
Oh, it's normal shoes.
You're born with shoes?
Yeah. KT26s.
KT26s. Was there shoes called Roams? Roams. I'm pretty sure back in high school days, a lot of kids used to wear something called Roams.
Desert boots.
I remember desert boots. They were mandatory to wear to high school. You had to wear them.
No, I can honestly say I never owned a pair of desert boots.
Didn't you?
No.
Bagyella.
KT26s. $24 from the sports shop across the road from me.
Okay, well, Bagyella Boys High School, they had them mandatory. You had to wear desert boots.
That's why he had the ill discipline.
Yeah.
He was so famous for it.
It was a very ill-disciplined school back in the day. Back in that 70s, 80s period, there's a real lot of bad people that used to go there. A lot of those people are deceased. A lot of those people are deceased now. All right, not too far to go, and we'll be out that portal. We're coming up to the end of the Otford Tunnel, and I have busted a thong. Although it could be the thong that's held on with rope, so I might be okay. I'll have to have a look when I'm outside. But these Havianas have lasted me for about 11 years. And they've gone on some walks, let me tell you. Why, what's here?
Yeah. It's nails which
Is it? Okay.
and rusty wire. And that rusty thing.
Thanks for letting me know. We're getting up to the mushroom side of the Otford Tunnel. This is where in the 70s there was a mushroom farm running, and we do have another place we're about to hit later on tonight. We'll keep it a bit of a secret for now because I'm not quite sure if we're going to get in, but if we do, it's going to be a big one. So yeah. Yeah, we've tried to get into this place a few times, unsuccessfully. I'm pretty confident if it hasn't changed or hasn't been upgraded, of possibly getting in tonight. Very interested to see what's going to be inside. After this, we're going down to the Cabbage Tree Hotel. I'm going to get some nice steak. I got some of those dine vouchers, so I might get a free feed thanks to Gladys. See, when we look back in 20 years' time, most of my memory will be gone. I'll be saying, who the fuck's Gladys? Yeah. Gladys, as in Gladys Berejiklian. She provided a lot of these Dine and Discover vouchers to get the economy back on track. Look at this, a bit messy up here.
You can tell the way it is. It was washed.
Yeah.
In that heavy rain, it turns into an absolute.
Yeah. See, it's like you said, the water has come rushing down here. You can see how clean it is up the top here, and everything's just packed in on itself here. And this is the portal. There was a time I came down here with an old friend, and would you believe motorbike riders came through here, and they had a ramp set up. And last year I think I did it with a friend and her two boys, and there was motorbike riders come through, and they just zoomed on out through the gate here. See the gate, how they've got the gate laying down on that? It's for the motorbike. Oh, absolutely it was. Okay, so all this bit here.
This was made by Richardson.
Made by who?
Richardson.
Where does it say that? Oh yeah. No. On the pulley wheel. All these benches are the mushroom farm benches that have deteriorated over the years. And as I was saying before, the first time we did this was about 1991, 92, and as soon as we get out the door here, there was a station and there was outer buildings here. There was a lot of stuff. There was a lot of documents and everything. I can remember from back then. And then we did it mid-90s, and the first time we did this in the 2000s was in 2011, I think I brought the boys back down again. And then the time after that would have been 2017.
Even in Australia.
Yeah, Biden is a
crap
pedo. Right, I'll just head up the top here and then head on back through. What's the time, Chef? 3:50. We might get back on the other side before it gets dark, maybe. Yeah, so all along here, there used to be some sort of buildings or a platform up in here. And on this side over here used to be huge sheds. Absolutely huge sheds. Oh, you should feel how warm it is up here. You can see all the concrete footings where all the buildings used to be. As I said, this is the first time I'm filming in HD. I've got plenty of videos on the Otford Tunnel, but it's the first time they've probably come out clear where you can actually see. That is my Rambo text message tone. So someone has texted me. I'll say it may be Mavericks. Mavericks was meant to come down with us today, but he had to pull out due to unforeseen circumstances. No waterfall running today. Did you see those palm tree over here, how cool they look, the twin? Can you zoom in right on those? They look, huh? Can you see them in the distance there? There was a tree in the distance there that looked really cool. Look at those two. It looks like something you see on that Earth Mazing website. Hang on, let me come over here a bit. Yeah, well, hang on, just let me get a film of this. How green it is. Look at all the lantana. Your typical standard issue railway lantana. Where do you want me on this one? You got me? Are we going to go right up or just head back? Just head back. That's where we came in from back in 1991. We parked our cars on the road up there, jumped the train. Do you remember that? Jumped the train, jumped the live train tracks. A whole bunch of us, there was probably 20 of us. And we came down one of these hills here. And as I was saying to you before, there were so many, you can see the rock, some foundations there in the rock. And we all came down here. I think half of us walked the tunnel and walked back up the roadway, and the other half who couldn't make it came back up this way again. But we were down here for a long time. Yeah, see, we came down here somewhere from the live train tracks. Don't you love the sound? All right. Okay, heading back in. We're now heading in from the northern side. We're going to walk back through to the southern side. Mate, is this safe with thongs?
Can you turn it on a sec?
Turn it off?
Yeah.
Why? What are you going to do?
This one.
Okay, hang on.
I'm going to clean shot.
How's that? It's not making very good video, Cameron.
That is though. You may resume.
May I resume? All right. Let's rock and roll.
We'll give the DT a rest. I'll use this puppy for a
The
while.
DT?
It's not DX.
DX.
DS is RIP.
Okay, we'll take some shots down at the digger, the backhoe, and then we'll go get some dinner, and then we'll try to hit that fortification that we've been trying to get into for many a year. We have succeeded walking to and from the southern and northern ends of the Odford Tunnel. What number you reckon this would be? Probably our 10th time, 12th time? At least. Oh, there she goes. Put your come a little bit closer. Mine's cut off, the DX80. Stick yours on 5,000. You're going to have to light me up.
There you go.
All right, go. You lead me. Just so until we get out. It's still light, so which is just yeah.
Call me.
Call me. 1-800. Light up 32 quickly through here.
Wood by pizza.
All right, scale it down because we need it for this next place we're going to hit. Feel that wind. I know. That'll be coming through the camera as well. Camera does not like wind. I've had a blowout.
That's gone. Oh.
A big blowout. I wasn't actually watching where I was
You'll
walking.
need to fix that because the dress code where we're going for dinner is not broken thong.
I've just hit a big boulder with my toe. It's daylight, just. Well, that's it. That's our tour of, once again, the Otford Tunnel. I'll bid you farewell. Hang on, I'm just going to turn this off. Just going to take one last video camera of this. That's what the porthole looks like around about 5 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon.